Good day. Just cleaning off one of the English wheels. It's something like a dolly or hammer. Anything on them transfers to what you're working on. And for a lot of hammering, it's not that critical. But when you're wheeling, it is kind of critical. So I'm just cleaning off this wheel. I'm working on 74 CUDA hood scoop right now. Building a base for it, that's roughed in. And now I'm trying to build sort of a factory style scoop. It's going to be a shaker on top of a 6.4 liter Hemi with a supercharger. So I've got this cleaned off, and now I can use it on new sheet metal, and there won't be any junk transferring, deforming. We'll see. I mean, that's really important if you are doing perfect finishing that has no wheel marks or hammer marks or pits, or you could clear coat over it and it's perfect. Something like that takes weeks. We try to find a happy medium where we can do a job that looks excellent, has very minimal filler, if any, and you can do it in a few days versus a few months. I also get to watch some of those guys who can do what appears to be perfect metal work, and it is a joy to watch. I admire their patience, their talent, skills. But holy gee, I want to build more than one car in my lifetime. So anyhow, we do our best, and we show it all so that you can see. So I'm just going to set down this wheel where it belongs in the English wheel.
Oh. The Habs fan from Northern Ontario says hello.
Oh, right on. Well, cheers to you guys.
709 news piece on that.
Hey!
He's at an airport, I guess. He's watching.
I think he's probably down at Bear Jackson, isn't he?
Oh.
He might be. He's a world traveler, you know, all those fat cats are.
And this dog says hi from Newfoundland.
All right.
Joel wants to know about the motor. It's right behind Blair.
Yes. Okay. So this is for the 64 Pontiac. I'm scared to tilt this down to show it to you. But can you see it? They must be able to see it. I can't see it on the screen that they can see it.
No, I can't.
Okay. Anyhow, right behind me is a 19. There you go. This is the one that Lou, with assistance from my dad, is rebuilding. So anyhow, that's going to go in the 64 Pontiac Parisian. Dan, how you doing? Okay, Dan's the owner of the 74 CUDA. Imagine you're going into your trunk lid to pick up your air box. I'm actually doing a live right now. Just started one. So just help yourself out. I'll talk to you in a second there. By the way, English wheel, what matters is the radius. So when people say radius of an English wheel, you see the curve across the top? Some are very sharp. I'll grab another one.
Caribou Outlaw says hello from 100 Mile.
What's that?
Caribou Outlaw says hello from 100
Oh, hey,
Mile.
happy Quinell. Okay, see the different profiles? Very high radius, high crown, low crown. You have different wheels give you different results. Okay. So, yes, this is the motor Lou's working on with my dad. We have all the pistons out here. We haven't shown that yet, have you, Lou?
No.
Okay, I don't want to give too much away. Crank's still in it.
Soon to come.
Kind of hoping that this would be not needing to be machined, but we'll see. We'll just grab the device.
Caribou Outlaw's correcting you. 100 Mile House.
Oh,
Not Quinell.
Caribou Outlaw? My apologies. I know that's important. I used to live in Quinell myself. 100 Mile. Awesome. Well, cheers. I won't make that mistake again. Here's Lou's measuring devices. These are really good, actually. That's why she keeps them in her toolbox and not in mine. So this is to measure the bore. Then we start to find out how much wear we have. We have to measure the ridge, see how big that is. Anyhow, we're going to find out fairly soon whether we have to do a bunch of machining or not.
Still not sure if we're gonna change horsepower or do.
That's right. I want something pretty casual.
Special to it.
So, can you show them the motor and your parts, Lou, for a moment?
Well, I can turn my computer
Sure.
that way.
Well, you could. So here, Dan, we're gonna do it here. So,
Bear with me, people.
right.
I don't know, can you see
What
that?
I'm gonna do is copy what you have there.
Maybe not.
This is the base.
I can't see. Packing a computer around doesn't work so well. So there's all the pistons and all the, yeah. I guess he wants me because he's working with Dan. I don't know how to do this, so I always make Blair stand in front of the camera, not me.
So that
Okay.
will look like that.
So, ta-da! That's all I know.
Head in the right direction for you.
We'll get the ridge reamer, clean it out, and find out what we're gonna do. Yes, all the pistons look good, although some of the bearings on them, the sleeves, not sleeves. I'll show you. Those thingies have copper showing on them. They've been heated, so.
We went to Tappan for 5 days for furniture. And now I've got all this coming from the primer.
Should I show you guys? Do you guys want to see the purple CUDA? Oh, the trip was long. Oh, thanks. I can give you a quick shot of the purple CUDA. There we go.
Okay, so we just got that figured out. It's great when the owners come by and you can show them what you're up to and what
You
direction
didn't
you're
want to be on
headed.
the line?
All right, Dan. Okay, so yeah, we just had to go over that, and we will have a video pretty quick. I guess you have one almost ready, Lou, for the start of this.
Yeah, it'll
CUDA?
come out tomorrow.
Okay,
Probably
tomorrow
won't-
you're gonna see
Probably
the
won't be
CUDA
finished tonight.
and what's really on it, right? So, and then this is the motor, the 55's in there. I believe the stereo will be in this week, so then I can carry on with the console and finish that. But we did prime all the other parts. We haven't primed the body, and that's what we need to do right away. So my schedule is, working on this. I'm doing this scoop at night when it's fun, relax. And then as soon as the scoop's done, we bring in Patrick Engel's Pontiac. Now, interesting thing, Mike just bought another car. Believe it or not, Mike bought a car. A 50s Pontiac. And he needed some front fenders. So Patrick from Tennessee had some spares that Mike made a deal with. So Mike called me up yesterday and I've got to ship some fenders to him. Kind of weird for a guy who's retiring, not building any more cars. Sure buying a lot of cars. Anyhow. So yeah, we got some fenders to go down to Mike. Cassidy's almost got his Charger ready to prime. Another pink one. He's had a pal of his changing some sheet metal. And yeah, I mean, his shop is clean. You still can't walk through it carrying a box without tripping over something. So he's on the right path, but it's a pretty crooked path. Hopefully he'll get there. So anyhow, that was 4 or 5 days off. We're back here giving her now. Still got to unload a bunch of furniture and things, but I'm back at work. Jerry sent me a sticker from Newfoundland, Grand Funk Railway. I haven't seen one of those in 40 years at least. Thanks, Jerry. Pretty cool. Sent me some other stickers too. So thank you for that. Yeah, and I got to find a place to put some of those stickers. So, and I've got to still get my car in, but we're doing Patrick's delivery before we work on my delivery, and then my 64. So, I'm just going to go shut the compressor off.
So Bones from South Dakota says, hey, and yes, rings and bearings will be done. So what the English wheel is for forming metal, would a French wheel be for deforming metal?
What's that?
I should have looked that.
Idaho Steve, is building a Model T coupe. A Model T, we've been trying to find someone who had good photos of replacing the wood in a Model T with 1-inch square tubing. Now, he has a coupe. Got a new frame he's putting together, but when you have the wood in the Model Ts, you really like to change it over. I've done lots of Model A's. I haven't done a Model T. If someone's done a Model T, they could send me some pictures to my Instagram. I would forward them to Idaho, our pal Steve. I'm just trying to block out that light behind me there. This one bouncing
Here's a
around.
question. I thought you were using the pink high build polyester primer for Lyle's car.
Yeah, it is actually. It's 4-to-1. Now, I don't know if it turns pink when you start sanding it. It's pink in the can, and then I hit it with the, okay, as we get older, this is how I stir my primer. I know, it's a cop-out, but boy, is it easy. And you go slow. So I use this. That's the primer that I sprayed. Doesn't look very pink, does it? But this is Evercoat 4-to-1. I am going to sand it to see if it suddenly goes pink. Doesn't appear to. No, but that is Evercoat 4-to-1. And pretty impressed with it when I've used it so far. It looked pink in the can when I was mixing it, but catalyzed and finished, it doesn't. So hopefully, Cassidy did really nice body work. I only gave it 2 coats because the body work's that good. Normally you would be giving it 3, some people go 4, but body work was great. So 2 coats, we block it, open it up as 220, then you do maybe a bit of 320 lightly, finish block with 400. Now, depending on what you're using for a top coat, you might even hand scuff with 600.
Matt says it sprays pink and turns gray.
Oh, okay. Well, Matt knows. Matt's sprayed as much primer as I have, if not more. So, okay, that's good to know because it sure looked pink. But I thought the idea was when you sanded it, you saw a different color. But I mean, I'm new to this product. I have used it once and I was really impressed. So thank you for that, Matt.
Okay.
Matt just finished blocking a Lincoln, like a 64. There's nothing flatter or longer than one of those. So great respect to him.
Did you paint the first pink Charger for Mike?
No, it was painted when he bought the car. Now, I don't remember the name of the guy, but the article, Muscle Cars, it's in a magazine, 8-page spread, and they say who did the initial work on the pink Charger. And it was painted when he bought it. Mike says a lot of things in that article, which he publicly recanted, some of them. I got free breakfast out of him. The story attributes him to hacking me a little bit, and I didn't really care, but he felt really bad. So I got a couple of meals out of that article.
What year did you say the one Matt was sounding was?
I thought it was maybe a 64.
67 LOL.
Okay, well, I'm not a car guy. You'd have to ask a car guy. I know the car that I work on. I will research it. It's important to know things about the car you're working on. And I will learn it. And then I get the next car. And I don't know if I don't retain it or like I used to or too many paint thinners. But yeah, I like the car in front of me. And sorry, I couldn't tell you what year it was. So you got me. There you go, Matt. Won't be the last time either. So, yes.
What was the expanding foam you used on the Nomad hood?
Okay, that is
Bella John wants to know.
a pillar foam. I'm gonna find it. It's right here. It's a 2-part. Wait a second.
He'll be right back as he spins circles.
Okay, I gotta find it. I had it right here. And the reason I really wanted to show you is normally the stuff I've been buying is 3M. It's $110. This stuff is still in the gun. It's a 2-part, and it has 2 plungers on the gun. I may have put it back in the cabinet, but this stuff is a bit cheaper. And of course, I deal with Pat's Auto, and I say, okay, this is brutal. And they find me another very good product that is more reasonably priced. Now I can buy 3M from them as I do. I buy 3M sandpaper from them. The Cubitron is awesome. But for this pillar foam, if that's what we're supposed to call it. Oh, yes. How'd it go, Lou? Okay, here it is. Asking you shall receive. So this is Proform. And I think this was only 60 or 70 bucks. It was a lot cheaper. So this is Proform. Where's the part number? Yeah, it might be 22272-2 forwards. Anyhow, there you go. And, okay, everything I do is backwards. I keep forgetting. There it is. So it's a good product. You can see now that it's solidified. It still has some flexibility to it, which is very important. Hoods expand and contract in the heat. But it's solid enough, gets rid of some of that oil canning issue. You know, Cassidy wanted me to do this before she did the sanding because it makes her life a lot easier. I didn't get around to it, so she had to be very careful. So anyhow, that's the stuff. It does work very well, and I can strongly recommend it.
Have we decided that engine is no longer 327 or?
Well, yes, we decided, well, the block could have been 327. It could have been any one of a whole bunch of different ones. But when we take it apart, we find the crank is for a 350 or a 305. Now, the only difference, they would both have the same crank, is the bore. So a 305 has a bore of 3.7 whatever, and a 350 has a bore of 4.06 something or other. I'm not sure. So they have the same crank, but different bore. And so by bore diameter of the piston. So this is how you figure out your cubic inch size of your motor, right? So the size of your piston doesn't freaking matter. How far it travels up and down, that's how many cubic inch of displacement you have.
Don't lose my parts.
So I've lost a half shell here. So anyhow, and so you get wear when these piston rings, now they're compressed against the wall. So when you have the explosion of the spark plug, it comes down and these rings, the pressure hits the piston and these rings seal it against the wall. Now, as it goes up and down, these rings wear into your piston wall, cylinder wall. So you get a ridge where it's worn down and these stop. Sometimes it's just carbon. A lot of times the cylinder's actually worn out bigger where this stops its travel. That's what we have. So we have to remove the ridge, hone the cylinders and measure them. And if it's worn out too much, we've got to get new pistons. That means you got to machine it. Yeah, you got to measure everything. Then you know.
Okay, so we have, well, of course, hello from John.
All right.
Robert from Pennsylvania.
Cool.
John from Australia.
All right.
And yes, we are filming the motor.
Yes. Lou and my dad, I'll be trying to run the camera on that or trying to stay out of their hair. But yes, we'll be filming that getting done. This week we'll have the crank out and we'll clean things up. Did you order the ridge removal tool yet?
No, because you said Pat's Auto was bringing one.
Oh, yes. Okay. I might have told Matt, no, she's got one. Anyhow, I'll get that sorted out. If I stay out of things, they go a little bit smoother in general. So, yeah, we'll be doing cam and lifters for sure. I don't think they're that old. There's one of the lifters. And that goes on the bottom of the push rod. And the center's compressed. Anyhow, whole nother world. You'll see that stuff as we put it back together, or as Lou puts it back together.
BMW guy says a 327 needs a 6-pack. Pacing on the cake.
Wow. Well, that would be very cool. I haven't seen that. I mean, the American Pontiacs had the really cool motors with multiple carbs, 389s, the cool stuff. Our Pontiacs up here ran with Chevy drivelines, which was fine, but wasn't as cool or trick.
Wade made the comment, parts are getting higher by the day. When I was young in the 80s, could rebuild a Chevy for $900.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, he was a kid in when? The 80s? Is that what he said?
When he was young,
Oh, he didn't say what decade. Okay.
in the 80s, young in the 80s.
Because I was going to say, I remember spending $300 on a bearing and ring kit. See, Dad taught me how to rebuild motors, and we'd break up a ring, clean out the grooves with a broken ring, hone the cylinder out. The motors, we replaced them. We built them before they were in trouble. So 100,000 was a lot of miles. You didn't run 100,000 before you probably rebuilt it. So you could take things apart, re-bearing, re-ring, usually, and drive it. My first restoration was my 57 Pontiac, straight six. Me and Dad just cleaned everything up, put it back together, drove it for years.
If we have a 400 crank, I could build it into a 383.
Yes, she could do a lot of weird things like that. I want dependable, laid back.
Fuel mileage, all that boring stuff.
Yeah, we'll see what Lou does.
It's been a busy week. I haven't had time.
Yes, that's true. So we just got all the furniture moved up from Russ Bros finally. So we are officially back home. We've been out of Russ Bros for many months. Cassidy is just running off her feet, keeping her own shop going, helping Mike keep his going, getting the body work done. Wow, she is busy. So it's kind of.
I'm getting lots of good pointers on what to do with that engine.
Oh, okay, right on.
I'm glad I'm saving this chat so I can go back and read it again.
Oh, okay.
Write
Yeah.
it all down.
Excellent. So I'm getting a little bit concerned that Cassidy won't have time to come up and help me right now. She is that busy down there, but we'll see.
But Colby might come help you.
Well, yeah, we are still hoping to get Colby drug in here to help out and get a hand on that, because not the hard part. A lot of the designing part is done. So now it comes down to a lot of blocking and meticulous, careful work that demands concentration, great eyesight, and a good feel. So you got to have a good feel. There's stuff you can't see, but you can feel it. And that's what makes it tough, right?
So Mark from Fastenal works for Fastenal, could supply the same products too, but you have a great relationship with Pat's Auto.
I do, but I am going to Fastenal. Now, Fastenal has a shop in Grand Prairie. I have an entire bin just over there, all filled up with Fastenal stainless. So with the Nomad, I was talking to Lyle, we're going to go with Fastenal's stainless steel button head, 1/4, 5/16, and 3/8 bolts. I'm also going to see if they have some stainless lags to replace some of the factory ones. So I'll definitely be going to Fastenal, because they have this giant set of threads. So you walk in with your bolt, metric or standard, and you can find out exactly what it is, no question. It's right on the counter. So you go, great, now I'm smart.
Fastenal has Ridge Reamer too that I found online.
Really?
Yeah.
Is Fastenal still with us on this? Tell them to bring one in. Because, I'll be heading down to Fastenal to buy quite a load of stainless. I've been gone, right? I've been at Russ Bros for a few years. So I see my stainless bin is getting low. I love using stainless. You have to make sure you dope up the threads when you use stainless, because they can kind of weld themselves together if you don't. They have great, really nice thin washers that I've even used them for shim. Stainless is just beautiful stuff. So we'll be seeing Mr. Fastenal quite a bit. They used to drop out by my shop because they did a bunch of industrial drops around here. So perhaps they will drop by.
Powers Dave says someone's got to keep an eye on Mike. Back to Cassidy.
Well, yes. Someone needs to help him make decisions, or not make some decisions. He has the most amazing set of toolboxes now, and you really think it would help him out, but he's got to get stuff into the toolboxes. So I don't know if there's a cure for Mike, but good luck to you, Cass. She'll get tired of it. She can bring up your little red LeBaron, Lou.
Yes, she can.
Lou
since
still
it's
has a
parked in-
LeBaron convertible down there that has to come be
parked in
brought back.
Cassidy's yard right now.
Yeah, Cassidy's actually storing it at her place for us. So we might have to, when she finally snaps, she can jump in it and come roaring up here.
Although she wants the winter tires.
Oh, jeez. You know,
Did we say hi to Peter from New Zealand? I don't remember.
New Zealand or Australia?
New Zealand.
Oh, sorry. Hello, Peter from New Zealand. Yes. I was thinking I was talking to Marilyn Jones because she sent us a message, a couple.
She made a comment too.
Yeah, she's from Australia, and her son Peter Jones is from Australia as well. He's got a Holden. I was discussing the Holdens. I was not familiar. They kind of look like a Chevelle. We don't get those cars here. I was told they had an optional air intake behind the front bumpers, which I thought would be really tough in a dusty place, picking up off the road, but I'm not sure. I'm going to look into that. I mean, Argentina, Pato was sending me pictures of some of the cars she was working on. She's doing a lot of mechanical work. And the cars that we would call a Malibu, they call something else. And they do things totally different down there in a totally different trim I've never heard of. But they're sort of the same cars. It's kind of cool to see. So.
What time frame do you look at to block a full car after primer?
100 hours. 100 hours. Okay, so this is a very good question. When you're doing a job like this, now we've been doing it our whole lives, but when Cassidy and I are working on a panel, we allow ourselves a day a panel. So the welding's done. We walk up to it. We now have to prep it, give it some good tooth so that our plastic will stick. We do the whole panel everywhere with that. We clean it. We wipe it down. We start putting filler on. We sand it. We refine it. We keep doing it until it's ready to prime. So we're probably at 150 grit. You allow yourself a day a panel. So when you look at a car, now that doesn't, okay, here's the car. 2 doors, 2 fenders, 2 quarters is 6 days. Hood and trunk is 8 days. Roof, 9 days. Now you got all these small little parts, valences and taillight panel and stuff. Now they can take longer, but 10 days, because doors, I've done doors sometimes in 45 minutes, sometimes 2 hours, get onto the other door. So basically 10 days, if you got it going, you get all your body work done, and then you prime it. And I'm going to say 100 hours to block it. Now, this will drive some people crazy because sometimes it takes you longer. This is if gaps are good, everything's good. You can start filling something and you find, okay, my gap's just not right. Something's twisted and you got to stop. You know, it's not set in stone is what I'm trying to say. If your guy takes 20 days to body fill a car, maybe that's what it took. Maybe it just would have taken me that long or anybody that long. Every car is different. The straightness is different. Cassidy did this one. Well, there was 2 of us on it, but 10 days and we had most of it ready to prime, but not completely. I spent another 5 hours just on doors and trunk, fenders, just cleaning a little stuff up. Edges. I didn't want her to waste time on edges. I just wanted the bulk of it done. And then I primed those parts. Now the car's ready to prime, except I'm going to go run door jambs, inner door jambs. There's some more time. Floors, valences. I mean, that all adds up. I'm talking about the basic outside of the car. So I usually allow 10 days body work, 100 hours to block it, and then the second 100 hours after that. So body work and blocking, 280 hours, 300 hours, I would say is fair. Polishing, that's a whole nother ballgame. You can take 100 hours, you can take 300 hours. The more you polish, the better it is. But if you're going to polish that much, you got to put more clear on, which means more product, more time. Every one thing you do changes the other end. Yes?
I'm not sure about this, but we should address it. John's just asking, I'm surprised your shop does not receive more sponsorship and product placement. Now, you don't, if you find something you like, You will tell
John!
people about it. No, this is John Finn.
Okay, no, that's true. You know, I really like Gear Wrench. I still like them. I saw them. I saw their system with the foam cutouts and everything. I freaking loved it. I told you guys all about it. Pat's Auto, they helped me out a bit on that. They delivered it to me. You know, they were good. Gear Wrench isn't sponsoring me. They could. They're not interested, obviously. If they were, they'd be talking to me. That'd be fun stuff. I'm also not a good person to sponsor because I'm not doing ads. I'm not going to sit here and go, you need to buy this. You know, I think they call it organic in the business. And that's what you see me doing when I'm talking about Pat's Auto. They're a freaking great place to deal with. My dad dealt with them when they first opened up selling parts out of a school bus in the 50s. So I like them and I talk about them. But I don't sit here and go, you need to come on down to Pat's Auto and buy this. Well, I think you should, but that's up to you. I tell you, I use them. I like them. And whenever I had a problem, I consider them problem solvers. I run into a problem, call Pat's. They fix it or they help me solve it. So yeah, it would be nice to have some sponsors. Boy, I could be a profit organization. Anyhow, yeah, sponsorships would all be good. Polar Bear mats. That guy's awesome. The guy's brilliant. He's got a whole bunch of patents in the car world. I've used his stuff. I was totally against his floor mats. And then I tried them and went, wow, these are pretty cool. And I talked to him on the phone just to go, wow, man, these are great. He sent me about 6 of them. I never asked him to sponsor me. I never asked for anything. He sent me some stuff. It was great. And I talk about him because he's a car guy. He's a great guy and he builds great stuff and he has some great ideas. So, you know, that's where I'm at. Someone wants me to try stuff out. I'll try it out, but I will be honest. I was offered some seats once, but I didn't feel I wanted to accept them. I never said anything about it, but I just wasn't comfortable. So I didn't.
Did you know it's a balmy 19 degrees Fahrenheit in old school Minesing, Ontario?
No way.
There we go.
What?
27 Motorsports says, hello, Blair and Blair.
Hey, Sean, right on, man. Yes.
How has the increased prices and materials affected the price of full custom builds? Is it becoming unaffordable?
Wow. Well, that's a great question. It's whether it makes sense or not, right? Because we all know if you spend 200 grand building a car and you go to sell it, chances are you're going to get 120 grand. Or you're going to spend 125 grand, you sell it, you get 60, depending on the car, on the VIN number. Doesn't make a lot of sense, except you know what you have. For the bulk of the car people, they're trying to do stuff at home. We can't do it all. So we do what we can and we hire someone to do the paint or the mechanical or whichever it's going to be. The price of materials has gone up drastically. You know, for me to spray a car, paint and clear coat, you know, I have no problem dropping $5,000, and that's not any filler, not any primer. It's really expensive. You have to decide what makes sense. Cars cost a lot of money. You know, Lou's truck, a new one like her truck is $140,000. Well, we managed to save the body. We've done everything but the motor and we're in for 30 grand. So, but we did all the work. And, you know, we spent a few years finding parts and getting people who help us find parts. A&C transmission helped us find some parts. And we actually had to get another transmission off them, which was great because they can be tough to find now on the older vehicles, right? That's a 6-speed. Anyhow, that's a tough.
So I think your motor's probably only going to have about 300 horsepower, right?
That's lots. 300 horsepower is a lot of horsepower. You can break stuff with 300 horsepower. Absolutely. So that's lots.
So that's the answer to the question. It'll probably be about 300 horsepower.
Oh, okay. Okay, this is Blue's trying to talk herself down to 300 horsepower.
How long does it take to change a wheel bearing?
Wow, that's a very good question.
Depends on what vehicle.
Another question that's also very good is what type of car? One of these cars, you can do them in 10 minutes. Oh, you want to change the race too? That's different. I've had to change them on the side of the road with a rock and a chisel. And, get out the cotter key, knock the nut loose, get the wheel off. Yeah, you do what you have to do. Some of the cars, the hubs are part of it. It's all one unit. You got to change the whole hub. The older cars we work on, changing bearings doesn't take very long. It just depends what you're up against on the car. You got to get the race out. That can be tough.
It is 40 degrees Celsius in downtown Oz.
Holy,
I am heading there.
See, Lou likes it where it's very hot. I like it. You can only take so many clothes off, right?
Except for those really big spiders.
You can put more on. Well, that's right. I have an Uncle Dell who lives in Australia. So I like it. I like being north. I don't consider Grand Prairie, Alberta, north. To me, this is still south. I'm from Whitehorse. That's getting close to north. So yeah, I guess Whitehorse is in the north, Yukon territory. So yes, building cars is a pricey thing to do. Everything's gone up, shipping, fuel surcharges, everything else. So you're better to spend more money to buy a better point A. So instead of buying a car as a basket case because it's real cheap, you're better to wait, spend a few thousand more, and get a car that's more complete and in better shape. You will save thousands. So I'm sort of going against the very career I've chosen. But
sorry, I'm reading these and it's hilarious. It's a lot about the engine and horsepower.
Oh, okay. Well, Lou's having a good time. I'll sit over here and do my thing. So, yeah, this people come to me and they want to do what we do, and I can't advise people to jump into the trade at this point because we don't know how much longer we get to do this trade. On the other hand, if you're learning how to work with your hands, use tools, sheet metal, everything else, that's always a good thing. Whether I would plan a career in this industry at this point, that's a very tough call. I'm curious what other people would think. I mean, am I just being doom and gloom? In 20 years, will we still have shops like me building these cars? And if we do, I bet I can charge a whole ton of money by then.
We've got a happy Sunday from around the bay in Newfoundland.
Oh, man. We so have to get to Newfoundland. Apparently, Mike will be headed your way so he can sell a bunch of T-shirts to you. I forget when, but he'll be in Toronto in March. So I'm thinking sometime around then. He's going to Motorama, I believe it is. So, and I think Avery's going with them, or they'll be both there. But I think at that point, he's going to do some major touring. He'll also be at Fred Rod, I think. Is he at Fred Rod this year?
I believe he is, yes.
And also the What No Way Dude. Sean, right?
Yes.
Yeah, he's a
And his
brilliant.
wife, Julie.
And his wife, Julie. You got to check out their
She's
YouTube
awesome.
channel. They're
She
great.
tells the worst jokes and it is awesome.
And I think she has the same writer that Lou has. Some of the freaking jokes. Oh, my. Some people just love puns.
They're funny.
Oh, the punny you said?
Mhm.
Jeez. So, yeah, don't know if I can recommend living in this trade, but if you're listening right now, Colby, ignore that. We still need you to come down and do some sanding.
I'm going to put this for everybody to see. Let's see if
Okay,
you
what's
can
that?
see it.
Oh, okay.
So
Can you see that? This is what Lou's come up with.
there's that one.
Oh, yeah. So she wants people to decide which is the better design, right?
Yeah.
So that's two because there's two people. So what's better?
Except for
Two
I like Blair's in the
or
car
one?
best.
What's better? So you just need to comment one or two, and then we'll know. She may get both of them done up. I'm not sure. Anyhow, that's what we are. We said we'd get it done, and we will get it done. So for now, we will just try to get this stuff cleaned up so we can get Patrick Engel's car in.
And that does say we cannot let it die. We just have to inform and educate the younger generation how to keep this trade alive.
Okay, now that's coming from a guy who's a lot younger than me, but he's new in the trade. If you would say he's 30 years younger than me, maybe 40. Anyhow. Okay, I shouldn't be doom and gloom. This trade, yeah, I mean, there's still cars out there we haven't found. There's still barn finds sitting out there with 5,000 miles on it, you know? I know of some vehicles that are stashed away that they just won't let them go. And we can keep them running. I mean, they're not going to quit making gasoline. And if they did, we could put electric motors in it, which I'm totally into. And they have a yoke on them. You can buy them with the yoke. It hooks up to the diff we have. So, yeah, I shouldn't be so negative, I guess.
So if people are saying they like number 2,
Aha, that's what I
both
thought.
of them, do both, and people could order.
Okay, so you see, that's what used to bug me about selling shirts for Mike. He would snag you into selling. There's 17 different shirts. So we're just going to have 2. It'll be 1 or 2, right? Apparently,
I might tweak them a bit more. That's my general.
I'm just a body man. So, okay. And then,
When can we get them? When I print them?
well, you better get on that, Lou.
Yeah.
Head cook and bottle washer, shop producer, everything else. So all I do is fix cars. So I should commence to fixing cars. I just wanted to do a bit of a live here, and we were down in Tappan for a bit, and that was kind of fun. Actually got a couple of free meals out of Mike, which is highly unusual. He did call today and said he missed having me join him for breakfast. And I said, oh, yeah, because then I'd pay for it, right?
No, you guys are rock.
We go rock, paper, scissors usually, right? So I'll win 4 or 5 in a row, and then he'll win 20 in a row. I'll win 4 or 5 in a row. Sometimes we tie 3 or 4 times. We're getting to know how the other guy plays that game. So it's always a challenge. That's right. So anyhow, thanks for checking in. I'm going to go back to working on my hood scoop for the CUDA, and I will be checking on the stereo. So this time next week, I should have the stereo fit to the console and the Nomad we're working on. And once that's done, then I can put the sides in that are sort of prefab to this point. And that's a huge step. And then I'm going to body work the dash.
Oh my gosh. Building a motor is like making a cake. Everything is better with boost.
Mechanic people, right? Horsepower people. So
Okay.
hopefully she will figure something out, and her and my dad will get this motor measured up, and we'll figure out what's going on with that. And thank you to Pat's Auto, who dropped out this week for some stuff for me. And yeah, sponsors, that'd be pretty freaking cool. I was even thinking, I should got a big empty spot here in my hat. And I went, oh, that's greasy. But then Lou wears hats with flags on it, and Toad River, and shit show supervisor on her hat. Why couldn't I have something on my hat? But anyhow.
Oh, Matt doesn't know what to do. We're signing off early.
What's that?
Matt doesn't know what to do. We're signing off early.
I have no idea what time it is.
He's got 20 minutes before.
Oh, what's he doing? Oh, is he asking me? Oh, okay, Matt, are you down? Is there any way I can talk to him? Is he down in at the auction right now? I believe. Okay, Matt. This is Matt from Legacy Speed and Body.
Yeah.
Now, he does some highly refined work. He's an amazing polisher. I don't want his head to get too big. Anyhow, he's all right. So,
I don't know how to.
As far as I know, he's down at Scottsdale, Arizona, I think, right now. His shop has a couple of vehicles down there. And I'm hoping he's going to come up, no bad polishing time. And I think Mike's hoping to drag him out there for some work. The world needs more Matt. Not producer Matt, Legacy Matt, as we like to call him.
We might have lost people.
So.
The airport. He's still here.
Oh,
Is there somewhere on there that says add?
Oh, well, I don't know.
Someone?
Is there anyone out there who can tell me how to do this? I'm live. I wouldn't know how to add anybody. It'd be good to have Matt in here. Because, yeah, I don't know what all this does. And it would be a really dumb idea for a body man to start messing around with controls during a live feed. What's that?
No, I don't think I
Okay,
can.
well, that's all right. Anyhow, we can shut her down. And we
Engagement.
will be here next week, Sunday, I believe, right?
Yes,
At 2:00.
it's the week after, we're gonna be late.
Oh, right. Birthday party.
No, I don't know.
Okay. All right, folks. Cheers.